let's see. That's all I was different things. So, hey, it's me. It's like going to work that's not walking the dog. Let's turn it there just a smidge. See if I can get out of that loud. There we go, that's it. See what it sounds. what is going on?
What is going on with the microphone? Oh dear. Oh, it's working. Yay. Okay, I am not going to touch any more buttons. I am not going to touch any more buttons on the microphone. Yay, it's working. Yay, come. Okay, I don't know what the hell happened there. Because everything was all connected, right? So, yeah, that was a bit strange, but thank you for letting me know. It was all kind of weird. Right, I suppose I can get back to this now. Right, so... magic, destruction magic, and alchemy and potion making. So that's okay, that's right. So, I think part of me thinks the easiest way is to basically just start with, and then this is the map, the second one. Okay, warrior, archery, healing magic, cosmetics, art, management, economics, sociology, psychology, philosophy, jurisprudence, romance novels, mystery novels, history, the travels of other world, dungeons, and language. Okay. Right, so... So that's our books, right? So what books have we already got on the shelves? Okay, that's a romance novel, so that's here. Hunter's Archery. That's a philosophy book. That's a hunting book. That would be okay, no clue where that one. Okay, that's basically like warrior. Right, so this section here is that was no, that's great. That's what I want to know. It's like I did turn the volume down a little bit, but if I need to turn it down more or turn me up a bit more, then these are the things I want to know. Oh, I see what I did. I forgot to apply. I turned it down and I forgot to apply it because I turned everything aside. Right, is that a little better? Yeah, please do not shoot first time, I forgot to apply the setting. That's why it didn't change. So it was still at default. Okay, so how does that work? I've also turned my microphone up a little bit. So I've done a bit of both. Right, what have we got here? Beginner's Guide to Summoning the Useless Goddess, Chronicle, Books of Alchemy. I have no clue where to start with all these books. I am not kidding. I have no idea where to start. Okay, you know what? Let me just pick up a bunch of random books. Okay, I have a stack of books. Okay, behavioral pattern. Okay. Monsters. That can go there. Okay, you can hear me better. Hang on, maybe... Because I did turn my microphone down when you said it was being kind of staticky. So maybe if I turn it back up again, that might help. Right, does that help? I've put my microphone back to the normal level I have it at. Does that help? I mean, I can turn the audio down. Yeah, I did wonder because when you said it was staticky, I did sort of think, you know, maybe I've got the mic too loud. So I've just put it back to where it usually is. Okay, right. Magical artifacts and enchanting is G. So that's the fourth one down the side, right? So that's A, C, G. Right, that can go there. Okay, summoning. Introduction to summoning. Okay, summoning magic is 1J, which is the other end of the hall. Yeah, I think I'm good. Yeah, 1J. Okay, this is volume 9, so it can go there. Oh! Okay, faint red glow means the book has been placed in the correct bookshelf. Oh, so it's in the wrong place. Okay, well I can sort that out later. Well, it's good that that's sorted. So, to answer your question, the short answer is not great. My mental health took a bit of a nosedive, and I'm still kind of in it a bit. Well, a lot, so... But I still wanted to be here, I still wanted to do this. You know, and not let it kind of get in the way too much. Okay. Yeah, and you know, I'm hoping that this will help. You know, this is giving me something to focus on, and and everything, so... And since I can't do this in a real library because the staff will probably object and I'll be banned forever, I'll do it in this one. Right, so Terror Illusion. Spells to shatter the enemy's mind. Not sure what that will come under, so you know what? Let's do that. Right, romance novels, that's up the stairs. I know that much. Romance novels is 2L. Which I think is this side. D, F, J, L. Right. I've got volume 9, so it goes before the end of the row. Okay, you know what? Let's put the Terror Illusion one at the bottom, because I'm not sure what that will actually... Oh, there's a bot. Okay. There'll be a key okay, there's keys somewhere to open these boxes. Okay, so they'll probably appear... Oh, is this like a... Okay. Okay, listen to me because this is very important. What that fairy did, that stupid nasty fairy, is a total disaster. It has turned my beautiful library into a complete mess, a disaster like nobody has ever seen before. So here is the decision for you, the librarian. You're in a very tough spot, a very bad situation, but I've got the only solution. You are not leaving this library. You are staying right here until every single volume, every magnificent book is back in its proper place. These doors are staying sealed. No, shut and sealed. You've got your wits, you've got your arms, use them. Work hard. If you don't get it done, you're looking at extreme overtime until late night, maybe even midnight or later. It's going to be a long night, a very tough night, because we need law and order in this library. But if you finish, and I mean finish perfectly, 100%, I'm going to give you a reward. We're talking pizza. The best pizza you've ever had. Huge slices, the best toppings, beautiful cheese. It'll be fantastic. Now get to work. Get these books on the shelves. Principal Merlin, University of Celestal. Okay, there's nothing on the back. Right, I don't know what memory transfer magic would come under. Demonic? What would that come under? Is there a category over here? Nope. Okay, what's next? 4 principles of the healer's ethics. Now, I did see a category over here for healing. That is 1K. Okay, far left corner. Right, so we've got 1, 2, and 3. Oh, I got it right. Okay, would this come under economics? Arcane resource valuations. Then Coffee Tut took it and look, oh, looking after 2 doggos! Satsuma nasty thunderstorm. Yeah, we were meant to get thunderstorms here today, but it didn't actually happen. It has rained a bit, but there's not been like any actual like thunderstorms, which I'm a little bit disappointed at, because I do love me a thunderstorm. You know what? The only one I'm sure about is the economics one. So let me put that at the top. Double check where the economics thing is. Economics is 2G. So it's up here. Yeah, right. I went, not far enough. Right, I need G. It's E. G. Here we go. And I've got number 3. So 1, 2, 3. Right. I don't know I'm not sure where the rest of these will go just now. So, what I'm gonna do is I've got this spot here, so I'm just gonna go boom, 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 boom. Drop them all. Then I'm gonna look at these ones here. Okay. Book of Constellations. Not sure about that one. What would constellations come under? Because it's constellations and zodiac signs. You know what? I kind of want to try it in Daily Magic. It'll tell me if I'm wrong. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, book is on the wrong shelf. Take them outside the stairs to the correct book category. Yeah, so that's in the wrong place. Take that away. Oh, God. Right. Okay, how did I not see this massive pile of monsterology books like right in front of me at the top of the stairs? Oh, I'm an idiot. Right, so I've got number 2, and then number 1, number 9, 8, 7, 6. I love the fact they're all cats too. Like the front of the books are cats. Right, 4 goes there, 3 goes there, 5 goes there, 10 goes there. Yay! I did a row! See, this is what I get for ignoring the openings. You're just completely ignoring the stack of books. Oh, dear. Right. So hang on. Behavioral patterns of monsters. Let's see if there's any of those kicking about nearby. There's probably not. Oh, you wanna find? Oh. Well, I appreciate that a lot, Charlie. I really do. It's just nice when anybody appears. It's like when people appear consistently, I kind of want to cry a little bit. Cause like, am I actually doing something right? Okay, I'm not seeing any more of the sort of behavioral pattern ones. Okay, we've got a couple of these. So, is there a section on artifact? Yeah. Okay, artifacts is 1G again. So there's. Oh, okay. Okay, so let me move that one. Okay, so that's 9. That's 8. Okay, 9, 8, 7. Okay, yeah, that's in the right spot. books. See, this is almost like looking at my future. Because I have so many books that are like stashed away in various places. And like, if I were to like try and spread them all out, it would probably look a little something like this. It really would. Yeah. I do get that. It's like the idea of sort of screaming into a void. You know, and the thing is, I'm kind of happy where I am, because it's like, you know, my numbers are consistent. I'm sort of getting back into like having like a proper schedule and stuff like that, and it's, I mean, obviously the end goal for this for me is that I would love for this to be my job. Just plain and simple. I would love for this to be my main job. You know, ideally as part of something involving like my writing side as well. Just something in that sort of creative game world that's not artistic, because I can't draw to save myself. I had to double check the name of that book. I thought it said something else. I can't lie, I thought it said something else. Oh dear. But yeah, probably if I were to empty out all of my book boxes and everything, and like gather up all of my books, because they are sort of spread in like little stacks everywhere around my house. It probably would look something like this. Just piles and piles and piles of books. And there's probably loads of books where I've got like multiple versions of the same book. You know, yeah, I mean, that would be nice. It is something I am sort of actively trying to do, but I am sort of very aware that it's not going to be easy. You know, I don't have a following elsewhere that I can use to sort of transfer over. Well, actually, use is the wrong term. There's no crossover appeal. You know, I'm not known in one field moving into another. Okay, I think the idea of sort of, right, I found a couple of books of the same thing. Right, I think I need to go back to my stack. So I dropped these ones because I saw all the cat books. Right, Grand Compendium of Curses, 100 Hexes and 100 Dispels. Now, I did see Dispels on this one here. Curses and Dispels. That is 1C. Which is over here. Now, this is volume 8, so that'll go 10, 9, 8. Okay, Correlation of Magic and Emotion. I'm sort of looking through this list, because obviously I think the idea of sort of having the expanded list down the side is going to come in very handy, because I can sort of look with the stack picked up and sort of see, right, I've got, like right now I've got the healing one, I've got the warrior one. It's like, okay, I know where those can go. Right, healing again is 1k. So yeah, it's like, I see where they can go. Have I walked past it? No, K's at the far end. Right, that's 4 principles of healers ethics. So that can go there. Right, zodiac signs I don't know, that can go at the bottom. I think therefore I am. That's philosophy. Oh, hydrate, thank you very much. I think therefore, that's philosophy. Isn't it? Which I think is this side. Yeah, 2J. Okay, this side. So yeah, I've just got water today. I don't have anything interesting. Mainly because I ran out of the loon juice. Right, this is volume 8, 10, 9. Oh, wrong shelf. I need K. Or J. 10, 9. Right. There we go. Influence of short-lived cultures and long-lived species. Travels of Otherworld, maybe? Wait, let's see if there's anything on the other side. Oh! Constellations. Astrology. Oh god, I'm a div. I am a div. Right, 1B. Oh, I'm an Egypt. Right. But yeah, cultures and species, that makes me think travels of other world. Okay, so it's right at the far end. I'll take it up there and see what it does. Because it'll tell me either way whether it's right or wrong. Okay, no. I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Okay, never mind. Right, I know the Warriors books go upstairs. I just need to double check which part. Okay, 2A. I couldn't remember if it was archery first or warrior first, but it's warrior first. Okay. Next up we have alchemy. Okay, 1N. Just down here. Okay, right place. Right. Alchemy. Oh, okay. I managed to pick up 2 alchemy books and didn't realise. Right, so this will be a different shelf because it's a different book. But again, it's number 5, so I can just put it there. Okay, magic and emotion, I don't know. So let me put it in this sort of stack here where I've got right. This is marked as this has philosophy in the title, so I'm gonna try philosophy, which is 2J. Okay, up this side. J J J J J J J J J J F H J. Hang on, is that the same? No. Okay, this one I don't know, so I'm gonna put it down and try and figure it out later on. History of demonic financial hegemony. Right. That kind of makes me think economics. You know, without mentioning finance, that's immediately making me think economics. So that is 2G. Yes, it's right. Okay, structural analysis of sorceress equations. That sounds like maths. Right, is there a maths section? There is. Okay, 2D, so I'm going back up. Whoa, what? Why am I going so bad? Is this D? Yes, it is. Yay! Got it right. Okay. Beastification and the threshold. See, I kind of... Hang on. Is there a way I can jump? Let me have a check of the controls. I can jump using space. Okay. Unless I have to unlock that. Because it's a bit annoying. Right, let me try it down here. No. Okay, it's not there. What do we think? Where could that go? Where could that go? Also, I suppose I should look up what jurisprudence means, because I have no idea what that means. Jurisprudence. Okay, it's philosophy of law. Okay. I suppose I should have figured that out from it having juris in it. I probably should have figured that out. Right, I don't know where that one's gonna go, so let me put that in the bottom just now. Okay, artifacts and enchanting, that's G. Whee. Oh, hang on. I've already got some of these. Yay! Okay. Apocalypse of the Heavens, Omens and Warnings. Ooh, that sounds fun. Omens and Warning. That kind of sounds like divinations to me. So, let's try it in there. Oh, that's handy because I've actually got another volume of that. Yay! Oh, okay. It's a good thing I looked up what jurisprudence was. Legality and regulation of magic use. That would come under jurisprudence, wouldn't it? It's a good thing I looked up what that was. Right, I need K, I think it said it was. Okay, this is just your standard book of spells. Thunder. Summoning, maybe? Right, let's try summoning. If you're... So bringing in thunder, right. J, let's have a look. No, okay. It's not that. Right, weapon compendium, swords, axes, and spears. That's a warrior book. That is 2A. Eight, 7. Okay, interracial social dynamics. That would be sociology? Yeah. I want to say sociology, so that's H, which is on this side. Okay, F, H, okay. Yay, I got it right. Okay. These two I don't know. So let me pop these down in my little section here. Actually, let me take the books that are here so I can have this section by the stairs as the books that I don't know. Okay, perfect lines and circles, the secret to drawing in one stroke. Okay, that is art. That is 2E. Well, I already know one book I'm putting down because there's another book of spells. Because that's a volume 10, it can go right at the end. Right. This is another book of spells, but this one's a shadow book. Which is making me think illusion? I want to try over an illusion. I know it won't give me the answer to where thunder is, but if I can at least try. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I don't think that's the right one. Oh, okay. Transcendental magic. What? I have no idea what. Okay, that is automatically going down. I have no idea what that means. That can go back down. Wait, let me pick up these two. Right, Tomes of Alchemy. Alchemy is this floor. One end is right at the end. I am so glad I turned... There's actually an option when you start this game if you want to play it in like a sort of cozy mode and it takes away the timer. Because you can do this on a timer. I'm so glad I took the timer away. I really am. So glad I took the timer away. Right, this is number 5. So, okay. Did that glow? Was that in the right place? Yeah, it did. Okay. Romance novel, that's upstairs. I know that much. I remember them saying that romance novels were upstairs. Okay, that is L. Right on the far side. Of this. Oh, that's illusion magic. I can put that somewhere. Right. Galaxies of... Now that's Jurisprudence. That's up here. I just need to remember which stack. Was the... Okay. Yay! Okay, Tomes of Alchemy. Oh, hang on. We've got another romance novel. Romance novel! Right. Fire King and Ice Queen, Packed Beneath the Stars. Hey, it's fine. That's what they're there for. Why do stocks crash the moment I buy them? That's a finance book. Right, where are the other ones? Okay, that is volume 1. That can go there. Yay! Right. The book is... The shadow spell, I don't know where it goes. I don't know where it goes, so that can go in the little stack. Illusion magic. That is one eye. That is over here. Okay. Alchemy. I should remember that's N. Illusion magic was? I should remember that. See, what would actually probably serve me quite well is if I were to actually write this all down. 10, 9, 8, 7. Is if I were to have like a little guide next to me, be like, right, these are the categories, this is where they are. Okay, introduction to... Okay, I'm seeing the word tax So that's making me think finance. It's not a lot to go on, but I'm doing it. It's wrong. Right. Now, I know mystery books are up here, I just don't know which side they're on. Right. Mystery is M. Back corner, right. I'm realizing now I would be terrible as a proper librarian. I would probably not be very good at being an actual librarian. Okay. Blade Dimensions / Combat Technique. That is a warrior's book. 10, 9, 8, 7. Storage magic, different dimension pocket. AKA, how to make a TARDIS. That's not what it is, but that's what I'm calling it. Transfiguration, maybe? Because you're making something different? I'll try it in Transfiguration, which is F. If that doesn't work, I'll try an illusion, which is I. Right, so I want F or I. Okay, let me try an I. Okay, it's not either of those. Okay, social structures of magical civilizations. That's definitely sociology. That is H. Managing diverse and cross-race adventurer parties. Is that how basically to stop arguments in D&D parties? Because that's what it sounds like to me. It's a case of, here's how not to start a fight in your D&D party. You know what? That might could that be that's either management or... I want to say either management, sociology, or psychology. I could be massively wrong, though. I could be massively wrong. What do I think? Because that book title basically just sounds like, yeah, how to not cause arguments in a D&D party. Are any of these next to each other? Okay, F and H are next to each other. So I'll try that, and then if not, I'll try G, and if it's not any of those, I'll put it in the pile. Right. Oh, okay. It was F. Right. Arcane Economy Report. That's finance. That's gotta be finance. Market analysis. Come on, that's gotta be finance. No, it did say there was a section with Otherworld, and I've already forgotten which letter. I am terrible. I really should write all these down. I really should. Okay, Travels of Otherworld is O. That's right up the back. I've also just realised this game is using American English spelling. Okay, labour studies. Where are the workplaces to apply your university learned magic? Now, would labour studies come under economics? Do you think it would come under economics? I'm trying to ignore the fact there's no U in the word labour when there should be. But I didn't get the option to put it in American or British English. It just said English. That didn't look like it glowed, so that wasn't it. Or did I go and put that in the wrong section? I think I did. I think I tried to put that in the finance section, not the economics section. Oh no, I did try and put it. Okay, you know what? I'll put that in a second. Right, effort builds confidence. That sounds like psychology. Sort of the idea of like broadening your mind and sort of improving it, and probably something I should read. Right. One, two, three. Yay! I got a glow. Right. Memory transfer. I think I've come across one of those books already. And I wasn't sure where to put it. So that can go in the stack. Zombies, that's necromancy. That is 1E. Yeah, zombies, necromancy. That's an easy one. Right, these three can go in stack, and then I can right, living with right, that's oops, press the wrong one. Press the wrong one. Right, summoning magic. Which one's the summoning? J. Okay, drawing art into reality. That's either going to be art or transfiguration. Right, which transfiguration? Transfiguration is F, so I'll try that first, and if not, I'll take it up to the art section. Art. Yay! Okay. Preservation of mental identity in therianthropic. What the hell does therianthropic mean? I'm gonna have to look this up. I feel like I'm gonna have to look up so many of these terms, because I just have no clue what they mean. Okay, Therianthropic. Okay, it's an idea from mythology that combines humans and animals. Oh, I see. Okay, like the Egyptian deities. The ones that have animal heads. Like Anubis. Can also be used to describe mythical creatures such as shapeshifters, like werewolves or silk. Oh, okay. I did not know there was like a big long word for that. Right, so that's to do with combining attributes of animals and humans. Okay. So... is there... See, it wouldn't necessarily come under curses and dispels. Oh, I don't know. Because the idea of like the preservation of the mental identity thing is making me think it's a psychology book. But I'm not sure. Right, you know what? Next one. Okay. Roars of ancient wisdom and primal power. You know what? Let's try it over here. See if it's actually anything to do with... No, it's not. Right, this one I definitely know. This is an art book. This is an art book. That's a definite one. Okay, that's this one's definitely the curses and dispels. Oh, hang on, next one's a warrior book, so I'll do that while I'm up here. That's warrior book, so I'll do that while I'm up here. Also while I'm up here. Spells, patents, and IP rights. That is... that'd be jurisprudence. Okay, maybe not. Okay. These two books I've got on top, they are both under... they'll be curses and dispels. Just different shelves. Oh, new drink. What kind of drink? Is it a coffee drink or is it a tea drink? Or is it neither of those? Right, drop these three. Right. Career opportunity. Graduated from Magic University, got 0 job offers. Yeah. I don't know about that one. You know what? Let me try management. Ooh, strong smell because you need to serve it to a ghost. That definitely sounds like it would be a very strong coffee. Because I know there's a coffee shop that I go past sometimes It always smells of burnt toast. Okay, that's wrong. Because of how they blend their coffee. It always smells like burnt toast. And personally I like it, but I know there's some who don't. Right, Book of Spells, don't know where that goes at all. Right, stealth magic. That is 1H. You associate burnt bread with beer. Yeah, I can understand that. But yeah, it's something to do with how they brew their coffee. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, illusion. Which one's that again? I should remember I for illusion. Right, hang on, I've already got another one of these. Necromancy, that's over here, I think. Nope, summoning magic, but I do have a summoning book. Okay, this is Curses and Dispels. Oh, hang on, I've also got another summoning one. That's Stealth. Summoning... Oh, okay. That's the same book, just different volume. Yay! Okay, necromancy. I had necromancy before. Where is it? That's not it. That's healing. Where's necromancy again? E, okay. Okay, Curses and Dispels. That's up here, but I'm not sure where. Right, Curses and Dispels. That is C. Do I already have one of these? Yeah, I do. Okay. Yay! I've got some shelves that are starting to fill up. Right, Book of Spells, not a clue. Stealth. Is that over here? Yes, it is. Yeah, this is my pile of I have no clue where it goes. Right. Drawing moving characters. That's art. That's up here. I know that much. I've got another Right. Let me bring up the romance novel and the mystery book, because I know where they go. Right. Do I already have... Okay, no I don't. I thought I maybe did have another one of those books, but I don't. Right. Mystery... Oh, where did the mystery books go again? Are they over here? No. Ah! There they are. Well, that's handy. It's another one of the Prospero code. Okay. I think the rest of this stack's gonna have to go over here. Right, actually, let me gather up some of these that are on the stairs. Right. Okay, I've got some management books. I've also got some dragon books. So, let me bring the dragon books up and put them in the monsterology section. Okay, 1, 2, 3. See if I'm right. Yeah, I am. Okay, right. The management books. Hang on. Ecological Pyramid of Monsters. Let me see if that's actually... Yay! Okay. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. 72 books out of 3,072. Right, I probably should have checked where the management book... Double check where the management books go. Because I keep losing track of where these are all meant to go. Right, management is F... I was going up the wrong side. Right. That's D... F. Here we go. Okay, so I've got volume 2 and volume 8 of this book. Romance novel, that goes up here. No, Senior and the Beast. I don't think I have that one. No. Okay, where illusion ends and reality begins. That sounds like illusion magic. Which is in I. I actually remembered this time. Yep. Okay, armor and muscle. That sounds like a warrior book. Synergy between body and steel. That sounds like an armor. Again, the lack of British English is kind of annoying me, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, theoretical foundation of enchanted music. Okay, is there a music section? Ah, there is. Bard and music. 1D. Is that not the right? That's not the right one, okay. Huh. I thought that would have been in there. I thought that would have been one for the bards. Huh. Okay then. Oh, no, hang on. I had another one of these. I'm pretty sure I put another one of these up here. Yes, I did. Okay, that one about the... Okay, Arcane Physical Theory. That sounds like it should be in the... Like it should be here. Yeah. This Enchanted Music one, I thought for sure that would have been the bards, but it's not. Okay, that can go down. I don't know about the rest. This pile is piling up. Right, so what have we got? Okay, we are starting... Okay, we've got 2 alchemy books. Yay! Where do they go? In. Right. Oh, far side. It's nice when I pick up 2 of them in the same category. Right, I don't think I've got... Right, Alchemist's Field Guide. Oh, Tomes of Alchemy, I do have one. So, if I bring that up, that can go in there. Okay, Alchemist's Field Guide. I don't think I have that. There is an archer section. I want to say, yep, opposite side to the warrior. So that can just get popped in there. Art and magic circles. I'm going to try it with the art books over here. Yeah. No, they're not the art books. What am I doing? They're not the art books. Where's the art books? Okay, I'm lost. Where's the art books? E, okay. There we go. Okay, this seems healer diff. Is that another healer diff? No. I want to try that in healing. So that is K, far corner. Yay! Okay, Master of Mimicry. romance novel. Got another one of those, right? Healing. That's right. Hold on there for a second. Find the metaphysics. Right, healing magic. And then the romance novel, I'm pretty sure I have this title already up somewhere. Ah, here we go. Right, that's a warrior book. I can do that up here. That's a warrior book. That's another one. That's an archer's book. Necromancy. Basically books. I'm looking for books where I can figure out exactly where I know exactly where they go before I pick them up. I think that's a monsterology book. I'll switch out for the... Right, I've already got a couple of those. Mystery fiction, that's up here. Necromancy. Warrior, right. Right, let's have a look at the warrior books. Oh, balls. I will compress the wrong. Right, what have I already got? Ah, okay, perfect. This is actually the next one in that series. Between Blade and Spell, perfect. I need another shelf for this one unless... Ah, Heretic Blade Arts, 3-sword style. 4, 5, 6. Now, armor and muscle. I have that as well, I think. Do I have that already? Yes, I do. Number 3. No, that effort builds confidence. That's over here. I know that much. So that's 3 of those. Right, mystery fiction. Is it this side? Nope. Here. Right. Art of the Arrow. That is the archer section, which is over here. I'd help if I actually had the right book selected. And then artifacts and necromancy are downstairs. I just need to remember where they are. Right. E and G. Oh, that's handy. They're next to each other. Right, this is a compendium of necromancy, so it needs to go on a separate shelf. Practical necromancy, that also needs to go on a separate shelf, so I will nab these ones off of here. Right, healing, that is over here. 4 principles. Grand Compendium of Healing Magic. Volume 1. And then magical artifacts. Is here. Right, actually, if I could find the rest of those, that would be great. But the chances of them all being over here. Right, summoning is J. Forgetting which side it's at. Okay, alchemy is the far corner. Alchemy is this corner over here. And then, is there a section for everyday magic? Is there... daily magic, there is. Okay, it's up next to the warrior. Okay, that's a volume 9, so that can just go there. Next. Right. Visions of the future. Divination, maybe? Summoning. I think I've got a few of those already. That's philosophy because it says so. That's management because it said so. Otherworld Chronicles. Alchemy. Stealth. Dungeons. Psychology. Transfiguration. Right, let's see how I get on with these. Right, transfiguration is F. Now, do I have... no, I don't. So I can just put it in any shelf I want. Yay! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boop! Okay, psychology, that's upstairs. Just remember which side. Psychology of backseat gaming. That's a weird one, isn't it? The idea of backseat gaming. I would argue I did a lot of that growing up, but that was because I had to. Because I'm the youngest sibling, so it was always a case of like, right, wait your turn, you'll get a go at the game eventually, and then, you know, it it would never really happen that way. Right, Pete. Or I would get my turn and then it'd be like, right, you need to go to bed now. That's usually what would happen. And it wasn't until I was older and I actually got my own systems. It's like I got my own consoles. And then it was my turn. So yeah, I probably did a lot of backseat gaming as a kid. Okay, that was... But I would say that was more out of necessity than... You know, it was just... You know, I was the baby sister. Although, there were a couple of occasions where my brothers would be playing games and they would intentionally hand over the controller to me. Because I knew how to be a slightly lighter hand with the controls. So having me there did come in handy. On occasion. Okay, that got right. Oh, I should have checked where management is. Right. Philosophy is up here. I know it is. Did that glow? Oh, hang on, did that... No, these are psychology books. Philosophy's other side. Oops. There we go. Right. Summoning, and I think the Seer's Journal is divination. J and then B. Okay, same side of the room. That's handy. Opposite ends of the room, but still same side. Oh, I already have a shelf for this too. Yay! Right. Seer's Journal, I want to say that I think this could be divination. Yes! Right, the correlation of magic and emotion, I already know that can go in the stack. Right, I need daily magic and management. C and F. Of course they're on opposite sides of the floor. Damn it! Right, management first, then daily magic. You know what? That sounds delicious, Charlie. The comedy, you know, the idea of a Black Forest gato in a mug. But I would make one change, and that is purely because I am not a fan of Baileys. But the idea of like a Black Forest hot chocolate, like hook that up to my veins. Seriously. That sounds delicious. I want Black Forest Gatto now. I'll have to go buy some. Right, this is volume 6. So there's a question. Like, go to desserts. Or puddings. However you want to call them. Is there one that you will seek out before anything else? You know, one that's like your first choice all the time. Like, if that's there, you're not, you know, you go into a bakery. If that's there, you don't really look at anything else. You're like, I want a piece of that. Just, please give it to me, I will pay, and then leave me alone. Yeah. See, there's a friend of mine loves Baileys. Like, really, really... Oh! You know... Creme brulee's not something I've had a lot of. I will say, it's not something I've ever had a lot of. Is creme brulee. Right, I only picked up this other world book because I knew I already had a volume of it. Right. And also this, the other one with the, oh crap, the cross party thing. I know I've got that somewhere. Right, Hunter's Archery Manual. That's up here. Yeah, because that idea sort of popped into my head because one of my nibblings loves anything with pineapple. Loves pineapple pastries. See, I do like a thick custard, but I prefer it with something. You know, I'm very much, you know, give me a piece of, like, apple pie or crumble or something. I very rarely have custard on its own. For me, custard goes with something. So, I will fight people over lemon cake. Any kind of lemon cake. I will fight people. So yeah, like lemon sponges, like lemon loaves, lemon cake, just in general. That or red velvet. If you can get a really good red velvet cake, oh, you're set as far as I'm concerned. You really are. But yeah, I will fight people for lemon cake. I wasn't that fussed about it as a kid, but now sort of like older teenager, sort of adult. Yeah, I will fight people for lemon cake. Ooh, Tony coming in with the carrot cake. Also, a very good choice. Again, if you can get a really good one, then you're set. Right, armor muscle. Ray. Right, so this is volume 5, so that will go in there. Nope. Wrong space. Sounds slightly off color. There it goes. Yeah, get tables, then exactly. Charlie's got the right idea. Get the tables and then we can put cake and desserts on them. Yes. That is a fantastic idea. And then if somebody brings a terrible cake, or they don't bring enough for everybody, then we can have another table to put them through. Or just hit them with a chair. Or a kendo stick. Actually, you know what? I would quite like to have a swing with a kendo stick. I think that could be quite fun. Yeah, I think that'd be quite fun. Right, Heretic Blade Arts. I know I've got that as well. Here we are. How you doing, Tony? Right, necromancy. I think that's over here. Right, that's curses. Here we are, necromancy. Oh, I've already got one. Nice. It's really nice music. I'm actually gonna see if... That's actually not a bad shot. I'm actually gonna see it after this. If they've released some of the music, because this is really nice. Okay, stealth. Yeah, I do sort of wonder that with the... Right, Complete Guide to Stealth Magic Volume 3. Boop. Okay, Healer's Ethics. It's filling up. Yeah, see, I also think that maybe... Like, the kendo stick, it's one of those where also I think getting hit by one would not hurt as much. But yeah, like I say, it would depend on the... on the actual stick itself. Right, psychology or philosophy over this side? Psychology, right. Right, this could actually be a philosophy one. Cross-race adventure park. I've got this somewhere else. I know I do. Right, that's a psychology book. That's a history book. So that can go in there. But yeah, the diverse party thing, I've got that somewhere. But I can't, oh, you know what, I can't think of where it is. Okay. Into the pile they go. Well, this is something that sort of came up in the pile, I don't know. Right. Zombies, that is divination. That is not divination, it's necromancy. What am I doing? That is necromancy, not divination. That is necromancy. Okay, healing and mana control. That is healing magic, which is up here. Whew, right. Right. This one seems curses. Curses and dispels, which is over here. Okay, no it's not. Okay, alchemy over here. There is a section for holy magic. I do remember that being on the list. That is L, okay? That is the one over here. It's like, I remember it being on the... on thing. Right, archers, that is upstairs. Transfiguration, that is downstairs. Okay, magic circles and syntax. I don't know that one. That's going in the pile. Nope. Nope. Okay, world exploration now. I want to say that's either history or travels of other worlds. So, that's either going to be N or O. Luckily, they're next to each other. So, if one doesn't work... Okay. It worked. Good. Alright, stealth. Beasts. Summoning. sure that would be curses. Alchemy, necromancy, summoning, warrior, archery, necromancy. Right, let me do the archery ones, because they're up here. The archery and the warrior ones are up here. Everything else I think is downstairs. Right, archery. Right, compendium of archery. Do I have that anywhere? Yes, I do. Right. Let me put this in the warrior shelves. If I can find one that's got space on it without having to remove like 3 million books. Oh, actually, Principles of the Healer's Ethics. Let me grab that, actually. Because that's going to come in quite handy when I go downstairs. 10, 9, 8. So yeah, I can basically just swap that one for that one. Then everything else, I think, is downstairs. Right, Healer's Ethics. I know I've got a couple of those. Yep. Okay, so this is number 8. Right, summoning is over here. Right, introduction. Okay, yep, I've already got this one. 8, 7, 6. Right, the other summoning ones I've got. Pick up summoning and contracts. Okay, that's a new shelf. Right, alchemy. Do I have any of that already? Synthesis recipes, natural materials, toxin brewing. Nope. Okay, I don't have, so that's a new shelf. Okay. How's everyone doing out there? Hope everyone's doing okay. I'm sorry if this is not the most interesting thing. Okay, that is not... okay, that's not there, in which case I will check it out in the pile. Right, so I've got stealth and necromancy. Or sneak bitch and raising the dead. Right, right, luckily necromancy is over here. No, it's not. Where's necromancy? There we go. Okay, foundations of necromancy. Ah, okay, and the fixation of severance of souls. I already have one of those already. Okay, I'm getting some shelves. Let's have a look. See if I can't find the rest of this compendium of necromancy. Because I level up once I get this. It's a weird thing. It's like right now this is a good distraction. Oh crap, wrong button. But I'm sort of very aware of the drop that might happen, or that probably will happen once I'm kind of done. It's just... It's one of those things where, of course, it's not going to be easy. I mean, nothing is, especially when it comes to things of mental health and sort of trying to keep going. Basically, it's not easy. It's how are you getting on with your ghost drink? Have you had much success with it? Thank you, Charlie. That really does mean a lot. That was also part of the reason why I wanted to do this day, was just to sort of have a way of communicating in my own way. Because that's what this has always been about. For me, anyway. Try to see what necromancy books I can... Because I found a few of them. Okay. Ghost drink went over okay. Well, it's... I suppose it's trial and error. I see the Coffee Talk games pop up and I sort of maybe think, you know, I might give it a go at some point, and then I get distracted by something else. Happens to me a lot. Just seeing what's actually... Right, let me put these books in. Army of the Dead, I think that's going to need a shelf of its own. And then Foundations of Necromancy, do I have that? I do, okay, good. Yeah, good chill mood. Maybe that's what I need. Cause yeah, I've just... It's kind of weird to describe what's been going on with me. Sort of weird and difficult, and it's like I tried to, because obviously I'm sort of seeing professionals and stuff, and it's... I do stumble over my words a lot, especially when I'm sort of feeling nervous or like unsure, and obviously those situations are not... They're not great because there is that sort of pressure to be okay, in a way. If that makes sense. It's a weird place to be. It's like, I know they want to help, but I'm quite a guarded person by nature. I always have been. So, like, letting people in is not something that has been easy to do for me anyway. Even with knowing that they want to help. And that actually, you know, letting them in is a good thing. There was me, I'm just gonna look for necromancy books, and I was like, oh, I know where that goes, I know where that goes. Actually, you know what, let me toss that last one, because this healer one, I'm literally stood right in front of the healing section. This is another new shelf for... Right. That's art. Alright, stealth is over here. It's a new shelf. Right, this dungeon creature is one. I want to have a go over here. These are all upstairs. in the archery? They're all over the other side. Because Scion of the Axe God and Heretic Blade Arts are both warrior books. There we go. Right, what have we got here? Okay, archery, that's another one I've got. Oh, necromancy, yes. Healing, arts archery. Holy magic, I know where that goes. Philosophy, I know where that goes. Constellations, yep, I know where that goes. I know where that goes. I know where that goes. Romance novel. Right, romance novels are here. That effort builds confidence, that is over here. Because again, I've got some of them already. Right. Now this is where I get mixed up because it's... Right, philosophy's this side. Teachings of the great philosophers of magic. That will have to go on the side then. Holy magic's downstairs. Healing, necromancy, constellations, that's all downstairs. Right. Anatomy of the bow and arrow. Do I have that already? Oh, hang on. Stellar archery. Goes there. Right, anatomy of the bow and arrow. I do not have that, so that can go there. Right. Stealth, constellations, that's an art book, healing, stealth. Right, the art book, I can pop over before I head back down. Because I think I've already got one of these. Perfect lanes and circles. Ah! I knew I did. Right, the rest of these are all downstairs, so let's see if there's anything else. Right, that's an archery book. Right, stellar archery. Ah, here we go. Nope. Right shelf, wrong place. There we go. Forging and using magical bows. You know what? I'll just 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, healing. Right. Let me go back downstairs. Because these are books that all go down here. Right. Healing. Right, we have Introduction to Magical Healing. Volume 1. Grand Compendium of Healing Magic. Got the necromancy. Compendium of necromancy. No, it's compendium. Compendium of beginner's guide. Right, how to command the army of the dead. I knew that name was familiar. Book of Constellations. Volume 9. And then I've also got Volume 8. Where's holy magic? Where's holy magic again? Okay, right before alchemy. It's like I knew holy magic was on this side, I just wasn't sure where it was. Ah, okay, here we go. Necromancy, alchemy, holy light, necro defense. That would come under divination, wouldn't it? Surely tarot would come under divination. That's curses. That's holy magic. I'm gonna have to... wanted. That's what I wanted to do. Oh, right. That's a monster book, right. Did I pick up an illusion one? No. Okay, introduction to magical healing. This is where I have to remember all of the alchemy books I have. Right, alchemical synthesis. No. Oh, yep. Right, curses. Why have I got an ethics book? Yay. Ooh, I've got half a shelf of the book. I've got half a shelf. Oh, yeah. Right, constellations, I know where I can put that. Right, field guide to monsters, that can go over here. Do I have it on any of these shelves already? Living with monsters, behavioral patterns, field notes, encyclopedia of dragons, ecological purpose. Okay, so I don't want that's a new shelf. Okay, curses. Yay. Right, I want to see if this tarot one is actually... Oh, it is! Good! Right, summoning. That's transfiguration. That's stealth. Right, here's the summoning. Right, introduction to summoning. Fundamentals of otherworldly contracts. Right. Curses, definitely want that. Alchemy, yes. Holy magic. You know what, let me take these archer. No, I didn't want the economics one, I wanted the archer one. Encyclopedia of Dragons. Alchemy, alchemy, archery, necromancy. Right. Since I'm near the necromancy section. Right. Practical Necromancy Skeleton Edition. Right, let me do the alchemy book. Actually, no, let me do the curses. Then the alchemy. Right, this does not look great. This could be a new shelf. one of these is in the wrong spot. Because I do not have any 10 shelves left. And this alchemy book I've got is a level 10. Or is a book 10. So, I need to... unless I've already got it somewhere. Laws and taboos of chimera synthesis. No, it's alchemical synthesis. Right. Let me take that one off. And then move it here. Okay, that's where it was meant to be. Right, that goes there. Encyclopedia of Dragons, I already have that. And then I've got Holy Magic. And then these are all archery books. Right, take the romance novel. Oh, Introduction to Magical Healing. I'm near the healing section. Oh, balls, wrong button. Right, are there any I can take upstairs? Just while I'm here, I know I've got the efficacy of ingredients somewhere. Here we go. Right, behavioral patterns of monsters and tears of the beast. I think those are both going to be over here. Yeah, right, behavioral patterns of monsters. I have that somewhere. Ah, here we go. Right. Number 5. Right, is there any books here I can... Ah! Change drawn art into reality. Hunter's Archery Manual. Got 2 of those. Very nice. Okay. Hunter's Archer Manual, volumes 2 and 6. And also 9. Right, Fundamentals of Archery. Do I have that on any shelf? Archers of the Fairies. Fundamentals of Archery, Spirit and Skill. That's a new one. stealth. Okay. Right, drawn art to reality. I've got 3 of those. Everyday magic. Volume 5. Right, romance novels. They go over here. Right. Packed Beneath the Stars. Volume 2. Are all downstairs. Psychology, I've already seen that, so I know where that can go. Hexes and Dispels, I know where that can go. I think Therefore I Am, I know where that goes. Alchemy. Okay. Therefore I Am goes over here. Same. Right. I've still only got 1 full shelf. Right, the alchemy is where I might run into a problem. Right, Herbology I know belongs on a 10 shelf because I've got volume 10. Okay, that could move, I pressed the wrong one. Right, that volume 9 can go there. Because this is the thing, I have a bunch of alchemical books, but not all of the alchemy shelves are for 10 volumes. Some are only for 5, so I have to figure out which ones. Which ones go. Not helped by the fact I'm picking up volumes that are like 2 and 3 and okay, that's in the right space. Ultimate Secret of the Philosopher's Stone. Right, that's fine. Psychology of Backseat Gaming, I picked that up upstairs and forgot to put it up. Right, Stealth. Right, Summoning Magic for Beginners. I thought I had that on the shelf already. Oh well. I do know. Right. Stealth, aka being a sneaky bitch. There we go. Right, that. Right, hang on. Let me see what other. Right, that's upstairs. Transfiguration, that's downstairs. Tarot, that's downstairs. Illusion. Illusion. I'm gonna guess that's divination. Necromancy. Because the necromancy section is filling up. Right, Apocalypse of the Heavens. I want to say that is. Okay, Healer's Ethics, I'll grab that one as well. Right, Apocalypse of the Heavens. I want to guess that that is a divination book of some kind. And I would be right. Right. This is a volume 8, so it has to belong on one of the 10 shelves. Illusions is over here. Right, Ultimate Illusion, I have that already. Right, that's summoning. That's stealth. That's transfiguration, right? That's the one I was looking for. Okay, Healer's Ethics. I've got 2 of those. Got volumes 1 and 2. Oh, I'm getting close to another full shelf. Right, Birth of a Curse, that's here. Abyss of Tarot, that's over here. Why can't I go? Right, what have we got here? Right, Transfiguration, Holy Magic. Right, that's gotta be a bard's book. I've got a bard book! Right, that's a beastie book. Command the Dead, that's necromancy. That's summoning magic. Zombies. Warrior's Creed. Art of Hiding One's Presence, that's gotta be stealth. Right. Art of Hiding One's Presence. That's gotta be stealth. Zombies.
It's necromancy. Rituals for calling the dead, that's another necromancy. Just make sure I don't have it on the other side. Okay, Monster Star. Suppose I should also have a look at some of these. Okay, holy magic. Right, those are all upstairs books, so let me see if I can grab some more ones that go upstairs. Oh no, it's another necromancy book, I'm grabbing that. Necromancy! I make exceptions for necromancy books. And books where I know exactly where they go. And then I've got illusion books. Right, those are all upstairs books. Right, philosophy is upstairs. Magical art is upstairs. Jurisprudence is upstairs. Archery. Archery. Right. Pop back upstairs. Actually, let me just double check where jurisprudence is. Okay, jurisprudence is in K, right at the back corner. Okay. Right. Art of the Arrow. Book of Arcane Bows. I don't know if I have that. Alrighty, that might be a new shelf. Yeah, it is, but I'm gonna have to clear some space. Right, jurisprudence is up here in K. Psychology of backseat gaming. And philosophy is over the other side. Teachings of the Greek philosophers of magic. And then these are art and warrior books. Right, Scion of the Axe God. I know is over here. Right, curses, I'll take that one back downstairs. Right, that's heretic. Downstairs, I know I do. Book of Alchemy. That's another necromancy book. Right, warrior. Right, I think I might need to clear the thing. Oh no, I've got shelves over here. There is a lot of interesting titles in here. I mean, it does sort of give the disclaimer at the start that it's like they're all works of fiction. They're not meant to sort of reflect actual books and. So yeah, you do get that sort of standard book disclaimer, but it is interesting. You know, so I think that they've actually sat and come up with all of these as well. Right, let me get the Warrior's Creed one. Then the art books. Right, how to change drawn art into reality. Do I have an introduction to magical art? I do not. Right, introduction to magical art. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then everything else I've got. Oh, archery. Monsters. Right, let me drop off this archery book and head back down. Right, Hunter's Archery. Fundamentals. Hunters. Right, volume 8. Right, is there anything from here I can... Stealth magic. Right, I've got some curses books. Ritual designs for the practicing necromancer. Oh, I will keep pressing the wrong button. Right, introduction to magical healing. Oops, right shelf, wrong space. There we go. Right, Pyramid of Monsters. Ah, I already have that. And I've got more alchemy books. Okay, potion crafting. I need the Herbology of the Fae Folk. And if I don't have it, a single book's gonna have to move. Yep, single book's gonna have to move. Right, I'll move that one. Because with this being an 8, it has to be on a 10 shelf. Right, I am really close to getting some of these necromancy books. Okay, I've not really looked at these tables very much. So there might be something on here. Oh, Book of Summoning. I definitely want that. Curses. Monsters. Monsters. Counter curses. Necromancy. Zombies! Defense. Alchemy. Oh, I'm at 10. I'm at 10. I'm at 10. Okay. Okay, Chimera Synthesis. That's the shelf here. Nope. There. See, I wonder if these little shelves can, because if I can get one of those. Right. Necro defense. This is zombies. That is number 4. Practical necromancy. That is number 1. Okay, Counter Curse Compendium. That is volume 8. Book of Curses, volume 2. Okay, Pyramid of Monsters, volume 9. Field Guide. Volume 6. And then Summoning. Okay, that was a decent amount of the tables, so let's see what else I can gather from around these piles. Okay, alchemy. The everyday magic. Alchemy. Constellations, illusion, summoning, transfiguration, alchemy, constellations, stealth. Right. Right, I grabbed a couple. I just realized with the constellations I grabbed 1 in 10. Right. 10 here. Scroll and get 1. Right, illusions over here. Truths of the imaginary. Put that on the wrong side. I'll just put that there as well. Right, alchemy. Synthesis recipes. Foraging. Toxin brewing and disposal. That's the one I want. Okay, Philosopher's Stone. Okay, another solo book might have to move. Because I've got a 3 and I've got a 7. Right, let me move that one into here. Hyperion. Have I got that somewhere else? These, because these definitely belong on a 10 shelf. Right, Encyclopedia of World Potions. Hyperion essences. I've got that on a shelf already. Right, there we go. Oh dear, right. Encyclopedia of World Potions. Summoning and I've got transfiguration. No, I think the introduction to summoning I've already got. Here we are. That is number 5. Right, transfiguration is over here. Now it's the codex. So it's a new shelf. Then the everyday magic. Oh, right, healing theory. Holy magic. Holy magic. Alchemy. trying to look for more necromancy books because I think that's my best shot of getting another full shelf. I think that's gonna be here we go, necromancy. A couple of illusion books. Constellations book. Right, handy thing is the constellations books go right over here. Although actually, I'm only 3 away from this shelf, which isn't too bad. So I've got the Compendium of Necromancy, Art of Management and Maintenance. Here we go. Iron fire. No. 5. Okay, I've got a whole bunch of illusion books. Alright, Truths of the Imaginary. Might be a new shelf. Nope. It's not. Compendium. Visual and auditory illusions. Right, this one is a new shelf. That's another new shelf. Alchemy, potion storage and safety. I've got holy magic. Two of those. Healing, this might be a new shelf. Because that's healing and mana control, introduction to magical healing, principles of the healer's ethics, Grand Compendium. Yes, this is a new shelf. I've still got this repairs book. That's upstairs. Let me take these up. And then the minor repairs book goes here. Monsters, Transfiguration. Actually, let me grab these because they're both the same book, just different volumes. Try and clear what's in front of here. Okay, Heretic Blade, that already goes up there. Okay, Transfiguration. Alchemy. Stealth. Sacred purification, that could come under holy magic. That's illusions. Alchemy. Oh, I'm at 10. Oops. Right, Heretic Blade Arts. That goes up on this shelf here. Scion of the Axe God. That's this one here. Everyday magic. So let me just there we go. It's still looking like absolute chaos, but I think I'm getting there. Right. Alchemical safety manual. Down there. Philosopher's Stone. Oh, Chimera Synthesis. Hang on, I have that. Yeah, I'm still here. I'm finding it's nice to have something to focus on. So, and I can just enjoy the music as well, because then my brain is not trying to actively destroy me. Oh, of course, I moved the Philosopher's Stone after I got the 7th volume. Right, I have got Sacred Purification Magic. Does that... Okay, it must not count as... Oh no, there is an extra shelf for Holy Magic. I mean, I still haven't completed the second shelf. You know, I'm not quite sure what that says about me, that I haven't even been able to complete a second shelf yet. But, you know, here we are. Introduction to Theory. Ah, okay, here we go. Inanimate Volume 9. Then we've got a Monsters book, and then what I think is an Illusions book. I'm still on the hunt for necromancy books. So I am. I'm still on the hunt for necromancy books. Just to see if I can, you know, finish the second shelf. Because, like, I'm over 300 books in, and I've only got one full shelf. You know, that's not it's not ideal. You know, you would think with all of this that I would have at least done 2 shelves by now. But I have yet to... I have yet to do that illustrious of things and finish the second shelf. Hang on, visual and auditory illusions. Right, did I have seduction magic already? No, I didn't. It says any shelf. Healing over here. Okay, restoration of mind and consciousness. Chemical tools and lab apparatus. And then natural materials and foraging. Right, healer diff, that goes over here. I did figure that out. Omens of Mornings, that's divination. Necro defense. Okay, Ghost into Severance. I'm gonna try that as necromancy. Healing magic, necro defense. Okay, illustrate bestiary, stealth magic, summoning. Yeah, well, thank you for popping in, Charlie. It's very much appreciated as always, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Right. Okay. Right, Herbology of the Fae Folk. I do have that somewhere. Here we go. Right, summoning. Nope, that's the bards. Ah, stealth. I'll do that while I'm here. Is this summoning? It is. Theory about summoning contracts. Right. Illustrated bestiary. That will definitely go over here. Whether or not it is a new shelf, I will have to see. It very well could be. is. It's a new shelf. Which means I'm gonna have to start clearing these ones. Okay. Necro defense. I have that somewhere. Ah, here we go. Necro defense. I was also wanting to try turning. Okay, Ghost Hunter Servants is a necromancy book. Okay, Apocalypse of the Heavens. Two, three, four, five, six, 7. Okay, where illusion ends and reality begins. That is over here. No. Right side, wrong shelf. And then Compendium of Healing Magic. Okay. Prophecy. Here we go. Actually, what I should probably do is clear. Have a look at what's over by the beast shelves. So let me pop these in. Hang on. Have I got those on two? Oh, I do. They're on separate shelves. I didn't need to do that. Right, Encyclopedia of World Potions. I think I've messed up again. I have. This is a 10. So, let me move those. Because this is a 10 selection. So it needs the full shelf. Right, illusion. And then I've got another necromancy. curses. Summoning. Oh. Wrong button. Right. Here's something from the world. Right, curses. Yeah! Oh, I finally got a second shelf. It's only taken me nearly 3 hours. Okay, press tab to open the ability list and unlock new abilities. You can earn points to level up your major abilities based on the total number of bookshelf roles you've completed. The page on the right displays detailed descriptions of each ability. Press a major ability icon to spend points to level up, improving your work efficiency. Okay, so what have we got? Okay, automatically arranges the books in your possession in numerical order. The enter ability's cooldown immediately upon activation. Highlights the correct bookshelf of the topmost book you are holding, guiding you to its proper location. A magic spell using the topmost book as base to cause all books of the same series to glow. The glowing books will be easier to locate among the pile of books. When the spell is active, it can be used repeatedly. Okay, auto shelving. A magic spell that instantly shelves the book or books in your hand. It is effective only on the bookshelf targeted by the crosshair at the time of activation. If there are no matching books in hand, the spell will not activate. Okay, interesting. Oh! Based on the topmost book you are currently holding, books that are in the same series will gather in your hands. Oh, yeah, give me that one. Give me that one. That's gonna come in quite handy, I think. Right, let me get rid of the rest of these, because if I can do the monster one... Right, okay, Books of Alchemy. Potion safety and storage. That is 1 and 2. Okay, potion crafting. That is number 7. Rituals for calling and commanding the dead. See what this is actually like. Or what I could do is take one where I've only got one of the books. And I could do to find them all. Actually, let me do that. Let me do one where I've only got like one or two of the books, because this... The monsters books I've already got a few. So, actually, you know what? Because I only need one row to level up, let me take one of the books that's on here, where I know they might go. I think I have this already. Yeah, I do. Let me try this one. Okay. So it gave me a book. It gave me one of the books. Right. This is a summoning. Summoning one. Hang on, do I already have... No, okay. Chimera synthesis. I recognize that one. Right, so I only need one more shelf to get another level up. See if I can get some more music ones. Okay, that's healing. Purification magic, vision auditory illusions. Spells when I have no clue. Well, actually, let me go back to the pile and see if there's any that I figured out where they go. Okay, perception of time, I've got that one. Music, I can try that in the bards. Prophecy, I can have a go with that one. Oh, Ghost into Servants, I can do that one. Right, Ghost into Servants is necromancy. Prophecy of the Great King of Terror, that is divination stuff. Seers, that's constellations. Right, let's have a look at this enchanting music, see if that's... There we go. Okay. Illusions, manipulating perception of time. I have that one. Ecology of monsters. Oh, I may have to clear a shelf. Yeah, I do. I have to clear a shelf. I don't have the books to do that, so let me... Okay. that definitely went there. Right. Visual and auditory illusions. There we go. Okay, purification magic is over here. No more healer diff is up here. Right, I've got another one of those pictorial books. So this has only got 3 books on it, so we'll take these 3. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Right, what have I got? Oh, I've actually got an illusions book. About creating illusionary spaces. That is on the shelf. Right. I'm just trying to see some books that look vaguely familiar. Okay, auditory illusions. Stealth. Stealth. Oh, purification. See if I can fill one of these. It's gonna be 7 and 4, which means I now only need to find 5 and 6, which is handy. I will keep pressing the wrong key. Right, Stealth Codex. Visual and auditory illusions. Okay, perception of time. Introduction to illusion magic. Healing magic. Purification. Purification. Okay. So that's 3 more of the purification books. Okay, Compendium of Healing Magic. Perception of Time. Truce of the Imaginary. Here we are. Right, I think I'm gonna look upstairs for some of these. Okay. There was me, it's like, oh, I'm gonna go upstairs and have a look. And it's like, no, that's not happening. That is number 6. That is number 9. I will keep pressing the wrong button. Right. Hide and seek. Right. Snane. We've got some summoning. And then the rest of these are illusions. Okay, crafting 10. Right. Let me grab this. Right, I've only got one more of these to find. Right, healing. Healing. monsters. I'll take one up. Right, rituals of calling and commanding the dead. There we go. Bigger to the right. Oh, it is on this side. That's handy. Right, let me just see. I've only got one left to find of this, so... No! It's a 10! Crap, I'm gonna have to move it. I'm gonna have to move one of... Right, I can't move that one. Can't move that, can't move that. I can maybe move these ones? Right, Grand Companion Magic. Total Guide to Ecology of Monsters. Right, and these two go upstairs. Bits of tarot. Actually, you know what? Give me another one of those. Encyclopedia of Dragons. Summoning. Summoning. Perception of time. Wait. Right, there's another one of those. Yep, perception of time. Birth of a Curse. Right, I'll be coming back to the stairs because there's a few that I'll be... Right. Birth of a Curse Volume 1. Perception of time, that's illusions. That's the other side, I think. Yeah, perception of time. That is 2 and 1. Summoning. That is 10 and 5. Okay. Encyclopedia of Dragons. That is on this front here. Point 2. Okay, the Abyss of Tarot. Stealth magic. That is now 1 and 2. And Birth Curse. 9. Right. Beastmaster, I know that one. Codex of Stealth. More stealth. Companion of Necromancy. Alchemist Encyclopedia. Principles of the Healer's Ethics. Hero Summoning. Pyramid of Monsters. Potion crafting. Right. I just want to get one more shelf. That's all. Okay, practical guide to potion crafting. Hey, there it is. Ecological Pyramid of Monsters. Right. A couple of summoning books. Theory and practice of hero summoning. Right. I thought I had more than one summoning book. Oh well. Right. Field notes. 1, 2. Healer ethics. Volume 9. Categories and efficacy of ingredients. Actually, you know what? I'm going to leave that one to last because it's a necromancy book I've only got one of. I've only got one left to get. So, if I can get that, then I can get another shelf. Right. Codex. And Hyde versus Seek. Volume 2. Right, Compendium. Yeah, 'cause it's this one. Art of Management and Maintenance. Yeah. So I'm gonna use the gift. To get the last 2 books. Yes! Right. Is it saved? I don't know if it's saved or not. Okay, progress was received. Right. Oh. Right. Whew. Whoa, okay, that was nearly 4 hours. Oh, dear. Whew. Okay, that was a lot. But I think that was what I needed today. So I do. I really do think that was what I needed today. As I said at the start, my mental health has not been great the past few days. In fact, it's been pretty abysmal. So, but I'm going to keep going because I genuinely love doing this, and you know, it is something I do sort of enjoy. So hopefully that'll kind of help, I guess. So yeah, thanks to everyone for chatting, lurking, doing whatever, talking about cake. I will hopefully be back on Thursday. I'm gonna see how far I get with this. Actually, I'm gonna see that this might be the game for this week. So it is. This might be the game for this week. Because also I still need to decide what's gonna take RE Village's place in the rotation. So if there are any suggestions, please let me know. And until next time, love you, bye.